we had a guest on talking about the robotic harvesting of mushrooms, and that was a pretty interesting one. And we had come up with a couple of questions after the fact. And Bridget, you reached out to him because, Dean, I think it was your question, but I think it was your question on how many acreage is that? Because these mushrooms, they're the white and the brown button mushrooms, the ones you buy at the store. They're grown indoors on trays and vertical racks. So you have like this big like food sheet tray rack of mushrooms growing in this dark, kind of lit up room. And there's like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 of these racks. And you said you were going to reach out to him to find out what is the average acreage of those flats added up to be, because they're growing a lot of mushrooms. And you got an answer back from him, didn't you, Bridget?
So here's the answer from our guest yesterday, and that was Rob Snowden. He's with Tech Brew Robotics out of British Columbia. And so he kind of broke this down for us. He said the room sizes can vary. And he said the square footage of the growing rack is probably a more useful measurement. And as you were saying, these growing shelves, or beds as they're called, there are 6 shelves per rack, okay? And they are called a Dutch style growing rack. If there are 6 of them times 120 feet squared, that's 720 square feet of growing space. Now, most growing rooms have 2 to 4 growing racks. So an average growing room will have somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,500 to 3,000 plus square feet of growing space.
Wow.
That was how he broke that down. And if you think about 3,000 square feet, that's a lot of space for a little mushroom to grow. And Dean, wash your mushrooms from now on.
Yeah.
You know, I've never gotten sick. I drank out of a garden hose as a kid. I ate dirt, and I'm eating dirty mushrooms. And you know what?
Mushrooms.
And I rarely, well, yeah, now that I say that, I rarely get sick.
It's okay. There's a coffee filter between that.
My
and the
immune system is very good.
Yeah, no,
well, if you'd like,
beg
I'll
to
give you this
differ.
little bit of cold I've got going on.